Hello viewers, I am your instructor Ojas Sharma and I am going to teach you how to make a 2D sketch in AutoCAD. So I have the well labeled and dimensioned sketch with me. I will upload this sketch in the video description for you. So let's start. Press C on your keyboard and tap enter. Now select any point on your workspace like this and drag your circle and enter the radius of 54 mm. Now if you want to repeat any command in AutoCAD, I repeat any command in AutoCAD, then press enter. Now you can draw a circle again. Just select the previous drawn circle center and make one more circle of 45 mm radius. Press enter. One more circle with dimensions 10 mm. That's it. Now I have to make a line. So press L to make a line. If you are unable to see these snapping points, just make sure that these snap positions, snapping references are on, and you can select the different snapping points according to you. So just snap this point, drag your mouse along the vertical and enter a dimension of 61.5 mm. I am done, so I have pressed enter to exit the command. Now I have to draw a line, so repeat line. I have to make line from this reference. I will locate the line later, but I am going to give it dimension, which is 67. I am done. Now repeat L. I'm going to make one more line 10 mm and now tap M and it will show you the move command. Now select the object which you want to move. Now select the base point from which you move. I have selected and place it to the point from where you want it to move, like I have done here. After this, press J to join all these single lines. As I can see, I have selected the two lines and now you can see it's a single line. Press M. Again I have to move. Enter. I have to move this at this position. Yes. And here I have a radius. The radius which I have is of 7.5 mm. So first of all you can connect this. I have to apply a fillet over there. Press F. Then select this line. And it is asking for radius now. So select this radius. Enter the value of 7.5 mm. Now just move close to this end, as you can see, and your radius is done. Just one more line. I have to offset this line. Just tap O, press enter, enter the offset value which is 10 mm. Select the line which you want to offset. Now as you can see, there is a discontinuity here, so I will use extend command. Type EX, hit enter, select the line or profile till which you want it to extend it. So I am going to select this arc, enter, then select this line, as you can see. Hit escape to exit that command. Yeah, with line command, press L, drag the center of this circle, enter the line value of 76. Offset this line, press O, enter the value of 16 mm. Select this line. Yes, as you can see, click on the upper space above there, and now this line has been offset. I also need one more line from here. Just draw a random line because this is just a reference line, and I have to offset this line. enter the dimension of 20 mm and offset this line on its left. So now there is a radius over there, so you can use this fillet command or just type F, select the edge, enter the radius value, but you can see it is taking the default value, the previous value. Tap R, you can see 7.5, hit enter. We are okay with that. Just select the line which you want to merge. Wait, again I needed one more radius here. Yeah, now it's done. Press L, close this profile from here. Now press L again, make a line of 102 mm. Again offset this line 16, select the line, offset it, offset, enter the dimension 20 mm, select the line, and yes, here you can see I need to apply the fillet tool, and the value is default which you took earlier, and actually we don't need this fillet here, that's redundant. Just delete the profile switch, no more needed, and tap L, connect this profile first and draw a reference line from here up to of length 50.7 mm. Yes, it's done. Press enter, draw a line cutting like this. I have to apply a fillet over here. Press F, enter the radius value which is 4 this time, so I needed to change it. Now the fillet has been applied. I need one more reference. Press L, and I need this reference from here. Drag that position. This here. Enter the distance of 62 mm. Enter. One more line. Reference line 25.5 mm. So I need a line from this point, exactly from here, but this line is needed to be at an the angle which I need is 78 degrees. So use this less than symbol and enter the angle value of 78 degrees. Now the line has been locked at this angle. We don't need to enter the value for the length. It's done. Press L. This one is the new reference line. Delete this line and this line, and we're going to mirror that line. So type MI, press enter, select the line, hit enter, and select the axis about which you want to mirror, and we are going to mirror in this case about the midpoint, which it is not showing, so select midpoint, and now here. So now I need to offset this line at the same angle by 12.5 mm. So F, dimension 12.5, select the line, and yes. I also need to apply a radius there, which will be 7.5, so type F, enter radius 7.5, but now I need to extend this line, so EX, select the periphery to which you want to extend, and now select the line. Yes. TR trim, enter this section. Now I need to extend this line to EX. Now both lines, as you can see, are extended now, and that here I also need to offset this line. So OF, enter the value 20 mm, select the line. Yes, here extend this line, or you can stretch this line just like this. Use trim command, TR trim, just press enter one more time and trim the undesired parts. The parts you can see, these can't be trimmed, so we will delete these parts like this. Now I need a fillet of radius 12.5 mm and 7 mm. So first I'm going to make a fillet of 12.5, this one. Again that same command, enter the radius value of 7 mm and make this inside edge at fillet. And I also have to give the same fillet here with the same value. That's it. As you can see, also delete this reference line, which is of no use now. Now I have to mirror this part over here, so press MI, select the sections which you want to mirror, tap enter, select the axis about which, just drag it vertical, and you are done. It is asking erase the source object. No, we want to keep the source object. First select the center, angle 45 degrees, just like this. Now trim that extra portion. This won't be trimmed. Trim this part. Now I need this line to be extended from this point at the same angle, but the length should be 14 mm. As you can see, it's not done. And I have to make a circle here of radius 5 mm and 9 mm. So press C, 5 and 9. I'm going to trim the extra edges. Done almost. Let's make one more line from the same center at an angle negative 45 degrees. You can see the angle is 45 now. MI, mirror the command, select the objects which you want to mirror, tap enter, select this axis as the mirror axis, enter. Yes, now delete these undesired and unwanted lines. We have to trim this area, press enter. As you can see, it's done. This line is too not needed here. We have one more line here. I'm going from there to there, and the fillet which is there is of 7.5 mm. So just enter the value of this fillet and make this fillet happen here, and extend that line again. Like this, and we are done with this. So hope you guys got it. So I hope all of you guys are clear with my previous example, and now I am moving to this second sketch, and I have made this sketch visible to all of you, so you can see what I am doing and what are the dimensions and what I am getting it, how I am getting it. So let's start with this. First of all, press C, enter. Now as you can see here, the die is 20, so we will enter the radius as 10 mm. Press enter, select the center again. Here now enter the radius value of 16 mm. Now press L to make a line. Select this center position and enter the length value for this as 65 mm. Hit enter to exit the command, and now press C again to draw a circle. Select this endpoint and enter a value of 40 mm is the diameter, so we have to enter the value for the radius 20. Now it's done, and as you can see, this circle is of 66 mm dia, that is the radius would be 33. So we are done here, and this radius is 64 mm. So here we will use a new command and select this tan radius, that is tangent radius. First you select this circle and enter the radius value of 64 mm. Now it has drawn a circle. Now trim TR, press TR, hit enter twice, and trim this portion which is not needed, this one and this one. Now I will mirror this segment on this right half, but before that I am going to draw this circle, this profile, the radius. I have to draw two circles. Press L, snap this center and give a dimension of 26 mm. Press enter. Now again 24 mm. Press L again. Now 47 mm. Yes, is done here. So as you can see here, the distance is 24 mm for the circles. So you have the point here. Press C. Carefully track this position. And also track this one. And now this intercept here, you have to draw the circle. So the radius is 7 mm and tap enter, and the second circle has the radius of 9 mm. Now again use the tan radius command. Select these two circles, enter the value of 20 mm. As you can see, it has created the radius for us, and this radius, which is at 24 distance from here, has the value of 5 mm, and the outer one has the radius of 10 mm. So press C, draw two circles with radius 5 mm and 10 mm respectively, and now these two circles are connected here. The first one has the radius of 20 mm First of all, trim, press enter again, press TR, trim, enter once more, and trim this profile. This profile too is ready to be trimmed. I'm going to make this profile here, which you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 circles of radius 6 mm. So I will press C and select this point as a circle, enter the dimension radius 6 mm, and as you can see here the angle is not mentioned, but every part will get an angle of 60 degree with respect to each. So here this angle would be 30 degrees, so I am going to rotate this by 30 degrees. Select the object, specify a base point, and now enter the value as yes, it's done. Now polar array, hit enter, select the base point and carefully deselect this. Associative option and press enter. Now press TR and hit enter twice, and now delete these profiles. As it's completed now, we will manually delete all these lines. You also need to mirror these segments. Press MI, select the axis and drag it along the vertical and select any point. Hit enter and now delete this circle. This is no more needed. Now we are just left with these connections which we have to make. I'm going to delete this line, trim that section. Oops. Press TR, hit enter twice, hit enter, select the center and enter the radius value. We have one circle of radius 10 and another with a radius of 20 mm. So what I am going to do is and we have a tangent. Where it is, you will find this tangent constraint here. Select this, select first object and the second object. Now it is tangent. Now press enter. Same applies with here. Select these two objects, enter. We just need a profile going through both of them. So we will draw a circle. You can delete these constraints now as you have achieved the position. Now we just need to connect these two profiles. For that we need to make a So this 10 radius option, select these two, and radius, as you can see, it is showing the default value. Just tap enter. Now press TR, enter twice, and trim all the undesired geometries and profiles which are of no use, like this. Now you can see this profile has been achieved. Now delete this section and press MI, mirror these three segments, select the axis, well, a better option would be to connect these profiles like this by a line instead of that arc which I used earlier. So I'm going to show you how I did this. We just need to press L and draw any line, doesn't matter what's the length, and just use this constraint, that's the tangent constraint. Select this arc first, then this profile, and that connect. Hit enter, select this arc and this profile. You also need to take care that which is the first profile you select, cause that profile will stay static and the other profile would adjust itself according to the constraint which you have applied. So in the case I have these arcs, and then I selected this line, so that's why these remained at their position. And this line adjusts itself according to this arc. And as you can see here we have some discontinuity, so I will use this constraint again. Select this profile, Z. As you saw, this circle moved from its position because I selected this profile first. Now I will select this profile first. Now this. Now as you can see, it is much better now. Press TR, trim, hit enter again, trim this. We still have some discontinuity there, so we will use the extend command. Press EX. Oops. Press EX. Select this line first, and then select this. After pressing enter, select this line. Now it's fine. Press TR, hit enter again. Now trim this line. Much better. Delete these constraints. Delete. Now mirror these segments. So press MI. Select these segments. Hit enter, select the axis. I have defined the axis. Hit enter. As you can see, it already applied these constraints cause these geometries involved the application of these constraints. So you can delete these constraints again. Now I need to trim this. TR, enter. Yep. So now it's done. Select the complete profile, press J, enter. Well, yep. Now we are finally done. So that's it. Thank you. Well, in the later videos, I'm going to teach you each module, 2D drafting, sketching, 3D modeling, and how to give annotations and label your sketch completely. As you can see here, we have different commands for dimensioning, center line, center marks. I will all discuss all these commands in detail in my separate and dedicated video. So please stay tuned for my upcoming videos, and I hope you got clear with my example. So thanks.